Hello.
Hi. You want to test the mic? We haven't used that one. Just say hello.
Hello.
Okay, you got it. Would you please introduce yourself and tell us in 1 minute or less why you'd like to be Lieutenant Governor?
I am Peggy Muller-Aragon. I am the Vice President of the APS School Board of Education, and I want to be Lieutenant Governor because, one, we have got to turn our state around before it's too late. I am committed. I love my state. I love its people, and that's why I want to be the Lieutenant Governor. I have seen that I've been able to win as a school. I have been able to defeat a sitting incumbent, and that's what we're going to have to do in November. We're going to have to defeat a sitting incumbent, MLG and Howie, and I know I've done it before, so I'm going to be able to do it again. And so that's why I'm running to make things better all around for all of our families, for our children, for our kids' education. As we know, that's very important to me, and hopefully I'm going to be able to speak about that in a few seconds, I hope.
Thank you. The Lieutenant Governor serves as a member of several boards, commissions, and councils, as well as the Governor's Executive Cabinet. What would be primary to your effectiveness in this role?
What would be primary to me is that you have got to have already been a leader. You have to have understood policy, and as the APS Board Vice President, I've already had that kind of position to begin with. I have also served as the APS Committee Finance Chair, so I've been able to oversee a $1.6 billion budget, as well as bond programs worth hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars, as well as creating an investment strategy for APS that had never been created before. So they were putting money into a savings account, earning pennies on the dollar. So we changed that, and now we're earning millions and millions of dollars, so we don't have to raise your taxes. And so those are some really important things that I think that I would be able to do. And of course, what I would want to do is just be that educational liaison, because that is really also one of my strengths, besides finance. And I think those are the two most important things that I could do for whoever the governor ends up becoming.
Is that good? All right, thank you. In 2 minutes, tell us what it means to serve as the ombudsman for the state of New Mexico and what special skills or qualifications that you have to shine in that role.
Well, one of the things that I know I have done as a school board member for the last 7 years, I have done exactly that. So the ombudsman is going out there and speaking to the communities, talking to them, asking what kind of problems they are, helping them to find answers and solutions to a lot of their problems. What you will see is that is what I have done as a school board member, not just here in Albuquerque, but across the state. And if that's something that you really want to look at, that's all public record. You can read about what people have said about me and what I've done to help our communities. So one thing that was really important last year, as many of you know, is the schools were closed. And that was pretty much across the entire state. So one of the things that I was really doing is advocate to giving parents choices about opening up those schools, about taking those masks off of our children, stop the trauma that many of them have faced. So that's what I did, and that is one of the important things about being an ombudsman. The other thing that we have to remember is that 25% of our population solamente pueden hablar español. So they can only speak Spanish, and that's about 25% of our population. If you want to be a good ombudsman, you have to be able to include them. You have to draw them in to our party. That is a very important thing. They have been silenced for too long. I am as comfortable going to the Pajarito Mesa, to Peñasco, to Sunland Park, and just speaking to these people. That's something that I am able to do, as that is a language that I am very fluent in. So those are the things that I see as some of the most important things that we can do as an ombudsman. And I've already done it. Don't need to be certified in it. It's something that I've already done for the last 7 years.
Okay, thank you. The final question in 1 minute. What is the single most important skill that you offer that makes you the best candidate for Lieutenant Governor?
The thing that I think, what you can know about me, if you know me at all, you know what you get with me. I'm not going to surprise you. You know who I support. You know I support those who treasure life. You know I support those who are going to put children first. And so you know all children are equally wonderful in my eyes. I believe in parental rights. I believe that we have to unburden our businesses. We have to make it easier to do that. We have to realize that all of the businesses are essential, as all are each of us. We want to make sure that we optimize our natural resources and that we treat our police and veterans with the respect that they deserve. And I want you to know that I will always put children before unions. I will always put businesses before government. And I will always put people before politics. So that's what you get with me. And if you know, you can look at my record and you know that's exactly the case.
Thank you. The hiring committee, New Mexico voters, will let you know on June 7th if you have been selected to proceed in the next round of hiring.
Thank you. Thank you so much. This was fun.